So this is how I make my bush concrete. Underneath there I've just roughed up the ground, so all the ground underneath there is like fluffy, and then I bung a load of potash on top. Make a little well. Pour some water in the well before it all runs away. Give it a mix. There we go, it's been nicely mixed up. And I've got this bit of slate here. Which I'm just going to plonk on top of there now. I have to put the phone down to do it. So there it is. Now I'm going to find a little stone to jam in there, and then I'm going to make up some more of this mix and just fill in the perimeter with some more of this potash mix. So here I am back in the quarry. What the hell is that over there? It's a freaking fox. Wow, look. Far side of the bank. See it? There it goes. Awesome. There it is. Up he goes. Up top. He's gone. All the way up. See him? Rad. That was a chunky ass fox as well. Excuse the swearing. He's a big boy. Or girl. Oh, anyway. I'm gonna carve some of this ash tree which has fallen down to make some spoons. I've had a request from a guy called Andy who lives local. I think he lives Millbrook way. He's on YouTube. His channel's Rain Man, R-A-M-E-M-A-N, and Rame is a peninsula, or like a headland in southeast Cornwall here, and it's really beautiful. It looks like a pyramid, and it just juts out to sea, and there's a massive seam of quartz that runs right up it, and it's right on the ley lines. Really awesome place. There's a little chapel on top. You can go up there, and I mean, all depends how in tune you are, but I just feel the energy up there, and it's totally tranquil, and you just feel like electrified. Pretty amazing place. So I'm gonna cut off some of these. I think those bits over there, if you look, that one there, really long one, you don't want them too thick for spoons. So I think that branch there looks like it's quite nice, nice straight sections. But these chunkier bits here, I'm going to try and make, I've seen other guys make them, I don't know much about them, but they're called cuxers, I think. I don't know how you pronounce it, but they're sort of Viking drinking vessels or bowls. So I'm going to have a go at one of them out of this chunky stuff here. It's a little bit muddy down here. I'm gonna go get the other one. This is for you, Andy. this end piece here, you look, it's got a nice little knot there, and then a nice straight section here. So, oh, he said he wants it 9 inches long. Right, so that's like 9 inches there. But if I go like that, nick the end off it, and the knot will be right at the end then, and go 9 inches. So I'll go to like 11 inches there. I got it with my eye. Got a little nick in that. Right, I'll just saw this up now. So here's a bit of ash, and our tools. I've just given a little bit of a sharpen with this. It's just a cheap stone I bought. There was 2 in the pack and they snapped, but they still work. So this is what I'm going to do for my splitting, and then the Opinel little carbon steel knife there for carving. I made this up the other day. It's a bit of oak. It's another club, but it's oak instead of hazel, so it's like, this thing is awesome. Nice big knot at the end, so it's not going to split or anything. And basically it's just a mallet. Centre it around there. Get your nice oak club. That looks pretty good to me. Give it a tap and then through she goes. Right, so there we go. Got these two split nicely. Now, either of these are really nice actually. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to go for. Let's get that round there, and then doesn't need to be exact, but it's just like a guideline for me, so when I start beating this thing out in a minute, I don't go crazy. See, all the other ones I've done so far are kind of in practices, but I've done quite a few of them now. I've done about 8 spoons, so I'm quite practiced at the moment, so I'm quite happy. So that's going to be the idea.
Come away with me, my fairy bride. The world there is to see. From the great ship of our minds, we traveled the 7 seas. But my fairy bride, she was so upset, she let out a deafening scream. For the world she knew had gone away, and cars were all she could see. So take me home, please take me home.
Now you can already see the kind of curve I'm getting on. It's going to be beautiful, I reckon. I take this bit out here, thin up the handle. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. So check out Andy's channel, Rain Man. Really beautiful videos. The local landscape, and he uses really nice music. And another thing, which is the finished spoon. It's not sanded yet, so I've still got a fair old bit of sanding to do. But that's basically the finished spoon. I missed out the carving process because it's kind of long and laborious, but I just wanted to show a little bit of spoon carving. I mean, so from where I had it, I'll do the rest with the knife and just carve off bit by bit. And this here is going to be an oak leaf. So I went outside and found an oak leaf, put it on and traced round it. And then once that's sanded up, it will look pretty smart, I think. Righto, here we are, back to our chicken. Now the water's boiling. Take the lid off. Now apparently I've never done this before, but you just put the chicken in the water. Put the fire out at the same time, of course.
Probably should have moved it.
Probably should have moved it. Would make a bit of sense, wouldn't it? But I don't have a brain sometimes. Well, I have put the fire out now. No, I haven't. The fire's still going. Gets in there. Alright, the thing is to get it nice and covered. His belly won't go in. Get your belly in there. Right, I've probably cooked it. So we've got the chuck tied to a tree, or tied hanging out of a tree. And now, ooh, look at that, lovely jubbly. It's like I've done it before.
Cat's on the prowl. It's probably thinking.
What is that in there? It's bubbled right up. Hey, I think this chicken had cancer.
It's just a bit of wind.
Just a bit of wind. Just take them off. See you in a minute. Don't want to eat that, am I?
Yeah, you don't get much meat on them, to be honest.
Chicken wing, that was another one of my nicknames when I was a kid. Along with Spam, Slim, Bones.
So basically anything to do with being skinny.
Yeah. I was Mr. Skinny. Now look at me, I've got a figure like Arnie, man. No. Mr. Puniverse, there's one. Razorback.
There's its ass.
Tin ribs.
Razorback.
Because when I bent over, all the spine.
Well, the spine came out.
Yeah. Like I had. Like I've never done this before, so I've really not much idea what I'm doing. The key is apparently not to pierce. Like, because all his neck should come out of it now. Yeah. Hello. I think I got it the wrong way up. I think that's the crop, eh? So I've got to try and get that crap out of there without piercing it.
Don't ruin that neck, mate.
Like its crop is like so full. See that? That's all its crop in there. Just get that out. I mean, he wasn't hungry, was he?
Why don't you just gut it like a fish?
You got to take the crop out, mate. You don't want to pierce it because that's all like Mingus, you know what I mean? Like, I watched the video and I had to take it out and I'm bloody useless. I can't remember to do it. She made it look bloody easy.
This is one of these Amish women, I think. Been doing it since they were like 5 years old. Whereas me, grew up in the city, man. Not too much about pulling chickens apart. See, I think that crop is just massively engorged. I can't mess with this, but I think I'm gonna have to just to get it. Look at the size of it. Oh yeah, would you get that out of there? Not making it little. It's coming, isn't it? Look. Hell of a weird, isn't it? This sort of stuff. He wants it, we need it. Right. I reckon if I'll just give that a good old yank. Don't know what that is, but it doesn't look very nice, does it?
It's a bag of giblets, isn't it?
Nah. That's his throat.
Can't eat that.
Hi, hello. Do the adventures of the crop. Oh look, it's passing stuff out, look.
Oh mate, just
Bits of gum.
put it down now, this is gross.
Right.
Don't, what are you putting on there for? Cat'll eat it.
Eat that.
Yeah, well mate. Cats don't give
I'm not phoning it.
what a waste. Sit now, got it.
Right, so you got to be careful because there'll be. What did she say? What did the lady say? I can't really remember, but I know you got to watch out. Basically, there's something in here you don't want to cut through it. Oh, it's rectum because all the poop. I probably swore up a lot. All the turds in there. Break through that spine. You see we're on this bit now, on his bum.
I'll probably get your finger in there.
Oh no. Penetrated something which you probably didn't want to do.
Story of your life, innit, Perry?
Oh mate, no, that's wrong. This is wrong now. I didn't want all these guts to come out like that. This chicken is seriously full of SH. I and T. And I think all you do is you just get in there. Mate, I f***ed up.
It's alright, you're alright.
I'm wrecked.
You're clean.
Right, mate, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll just wash it afterwards. I don't know what I've done there. That was wrong.
Fail with it, mate.
That was such a wrong one. It's just got out of stuff in it.
Oh. You know it. I don't know if you'll be able to put this on YouTube. Holy moly.
Wait, this.
Is it stinking? It's alright, I'm still filming. I'm still filming. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Don't eat that chicken, mate.
Why not? It's good chicken. Wait, it just like I don't know how she made it look so easy.
Oh god. Don't know how to on it now. It just pulled me out. God, what's that ball of that?
This is hard. Right, I'm gonna wash this out. I reckon we'll see what's in.
Well, you're going to wash it out?
You know what, I'm gonna take it over the stream. If I go over the stream, we'll just plunge.
Yeah, I'll stop.
There's right ways to do things and wrong ways to do things. I think that was the wrong way to do it. But looks right in there now, doesn't it? Give it a bit of a rinse, a bit of scrub. Man. Yeah, rub it up, rub a dub dub. Get all these last few bits of. See, it had been corn fed, so you see like yellow stuff, it was just undigested corn. I guess at the end of its life it wasn't eating, it wasn't digesting anything, was it? So this thing died of old age. It wasn't like shot or anything.
Mate, my cat caught a squirrel the other day, a baby squirrel, and ate the lot.
Did it?
Ate the lot, yeah.
Yeah, I got a...
Oh, catch and a half.
Hey?
Catch and a half.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, what are you playing at?
I just had to clean the sponge my palate. I almost threw up in my mouth earlier. Oh, we've got our chicken on a spit. Just trying to brown up the skin a bit before I boil it.
Leg's moving.
It's
moving, that.
It is.
What? That's the heat making the muscles. Must be the heat making the muscles contract.
Yeah, mate.
You're flipping around, you know, those flames are licking that bird.
Licking the bird.
Bird, bird, bird.
Bird is the word.
Mate, that's not looking too bad, you know.
It's not looking bad at all, mate. I know it looked gross a minute ago.
Still not eating.
I will. It's going to be curry. So I'm going to make a curry out of it later. Just browning the skin off.
So here's our chicken. Looking a bit more edible. I'm going to boil it in water now and then strip the meat off. That's the next phase.
Right, so I've been boiling the chicken carcass on a slow, low heat for about 5 hours. Still ridiculous this stuff. So I get the colour of that meat. Smells alright, but I'm going to curry it anyway. I don't. Usually you can just tear it off, but because it's such a free-range old chicken, like, you have to carve it up. Then any bits I'll leave out, the cat will eat anyway, so I don't really care. If I don't get all the meat off, I'm not that fussed, to be honest. But I have had to simmer this for hours. Oh, I don't want any of the skin. I'm going to curry this. Like, no, it's alright, isn't it? It's just yesterday, pulling those guts out, man, I felt ill after that. It was really rank, because I pierced the bloody gut sack. Like, I'm never going to get all the meat off these bones. Usually I'm pretty good at this, but it's such tough meat. I think it'll make quite a nice curry though. Now if I boil it down again and let it simmer for like another 6 hours. Curry paste. I think eventually it will become edible. Because you don't get chicken like that, do you? Look at the colour of it. Chicken's usually white, this is like red meat.
Here we are, next phase of the operation. Frying off some onions and peppers. Then I'm going to sling some garlic in there. Probably about 10 cloves. Okay, better chop some garlic. Right, now I'll put in tomatoes, mushrooms, 8 cloves of garlic. Now I've got one of these pots here of cooking sauces. I don't usually have them. I usually just buy the curry paste. It's pretty handy, but that was really cheap. I think it was like 49p. It was on a special offer, so I thought I'd have it. So there it is, chicken curry. Just need to get up to temperature now, and then I'll probably put it on the fire in a minute. But that fire is really hot. I might just get it up to temperature on the fire. Let's check it out. Got a nice glow going in here. It's quite chilly out today, but I've got the shack kind of warm. Don't worry, have a curry, Mr. Penny. Even the rubbish, worst meat in the world really can be made good with a bit of curry. Tell you, those Indians, they know what they're doing, don't they? Needs to thicken up. Here's what I got up to yesterday. Got my marble worktop set on a nice sturdy bench. So I'll take that off. I've then got a workbench. Used these nice bits of timber which my mate Dan brought over. And these, I'm not sure what they are, I think they're like kind of pitch pine. And they were up in the wood store, they were going to be burnt. So I grabbed them, so I'm not burning them. I burnt the offcuts and it burns really well. I had a lovely fire last night with the little offcuts, about half a foot to a foot long. So now I've got a nice raised area which stops the mice getting it on my food. And then the other thing I did yesterday was building a set of shelves, which are properly sturdy. Like, these things are rock hard, not going anywhere. These couple of brackets for a shelf, which is going to go up above the window there, and as you can see I've painted it all white now, so it's a lot lighter and brighter in here, which is absolutely handsome. So I'm going to crack on and fit these, and I'll show you the finished product, because it's really awkward today. I've got the phone plugged into a power bank whilst filming, so it's just cables everywhere. But these power banks, I got this one from Lidl, was I think it was like 15 quid. Well, actually Malcolm got me this one as a present for Christmas, or just because he's a nice guy. And this is the one that I bought. I've got a couple of these, and this one is a hand. You put it in it warms up, and you put it in your pocket, and it keeps your hands warm. And I've been using it when it was really cold in the snow. You put it on and put it in your sleeping bag. It keeps you really nice and warm. Awesome, man, absolutely awesome. So there is the shelf fitted. It's rather large, but never mind. I mean, the brackets are. It's not going to fall down. It's pretty solid. I'm stoked. Here is my latest creation. I've carved this out of a bit of hazel, and it's a crochet hook. I tend to do a fair bit of crochet because it's the winter, and I got given this wool here. Now my hook is a tiny little hook for doing just normal type wool, so I've created this crochet hook to do some crochet with this stuff and do some chunky knit things. So I'm going to try and do a hat. Let's see how it... Well, hello. Bit steamy today. As you can see, I've started my little hat made out of this chunky stuff, and my rad new crochet hook I've created. I never realised I could do this.